Welcome to the Sports Box. It is May 18th, 2016. I got Ruby here.
Hey.
And we're about to discuss the massacre that occurred last night and the actual, the heavenly joy I experienced at around 5:30 p.m. with the draft lottery. Do you want to talk about that first? Or the massacre?
Let's talk about the playoff game itself.
Okay, the massacre that occurred last night, and the reason why I say massacre is this. I've been saying it. Cavaliers are just unbelievable. LeBron James is about to make his 6th straight playoff final appearance. That's unbelievable.
It's pretty spectacular for sure. It is an achievement for an athlete to accomplish such a thing, right? And to do it at the caliber that he does it and to do it continuously, good on him. Absolutely. I don't think that anybody could have really foreseen how badly the Raptors were going to get taken yesterday. They did start off well. Except you, of course, Jag. If it wasn't for Jag, we might all not have gotten up today.
Exactly.
So it's
I'm Jagstradamus.
You heard it here. Okay. So I think the game started off well.
Yeah.
It was this is a good matchup. This is going to prove a few people wrong, including the Jagster here. But it wasn't until once things started to slip away from the Raptors, that was it. And you could just kind of see them deflating. I do want to add one thing here. I have to say how impressed I was with the Cleveland fans. They did very well. They could have just, towards the end there when Cleveland kept scoring, you know what? They could have just kept jumping up and making a fuss, but they were extremely humble. They recognized what was going on and basically just said, yeah, we got our money's worth out of this, and just, we're good folk,
I guess you haven't been on the Cavaliers or on the NBA forums as of late.
Oh, no, I have not. Why? What's going on?
Just the usual banter.
Yeah. Maybe they have something maybe they can do a little lesson for the Texas Ranger fans.
Okay, so Michael just joined us. Michael, what are your thoughts on the massacre that happened last night?
Oh, that was brutal. Only way to describe it. I mean, they Raptors started off pretty good, matching blow for blow, and then they, for some reason, they just forgot how to play defense because I don't know how many line drives straight to the rim, like no trying to stop,
defense.
no bodying up. They just went, dunk after dunk, just straight in. I don't know what happened there. Their defense just, like Lowry, I would have expected, but even he was kind of guilty of not guarding his man and just allowing him just free access to the paint. And LeBron's most of his shots were from the paint as well. They didn't have an answer for LeBron. I mean, few people do. And DeMar Carroll, he did really well defending LeBron last year with the Hawks. But this year he just got blown by. So if you can't stop LeBron one-on-one, it seems to me maybe the next game they're going to have to look at different tactics, maybe double up on LeBron, but that opens other problems like LeBron passing it out for open 3-point shots. So it's really pick your poison. So anyway, I have a feeling they're going to look at all of what happened in that game, and they're going to come up with some other strategies. See what they can do to, stop this onslaught.
It truly looked like Major League versus Little League. And, and the bottom line here is where no one is probably feeling worse about this game than the actual players for the Raptors and the management. So you got to just think that they're going to go walk into this next game with their heads held up high and ready for battle. They're in the top 4 for a reason.
I think they're going to be able to bounce back. I'm not saying that they're going to win the next game, but I think it's going to be a lot closer. I mean,
Absolutely.
You can only go. You can't go do any better.
Okay, so here's the thing. For me, it's all psychological, right? They are in uncharted territory, right? And so the bottom line is the Raptors need to figure out a way to get their their psyche back. It's not basketball. These guys have the skill, they have the talent, they have everything, but they just got totally shocked last night. Starstruck
Yeah.
because they're in a place that they never been before, and at the end of the day, it's kind of like, oh wow, I'm in the Eastern Conference Finals. Meanwhile, LeBron's been there 6 straight times, and he already knows what to do.
Yeah.
Right? So he took advantage.
Yeah, the not just LeBron. The Cavs look like they've
Yeah.
been there before, and
Which they
they look comfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, see what I mean? Like, it's like going to a new job, right? But with that new job, you kind of like it's a big culture shock.
Sure.
It's a big culture shock for the Toronto Raptors right now because they haven't been there. They got to slow it down. They need Valanciunas back. That guy, like, once he comes back, then it'll be somewhat of a series. As of right now, it's kind of like, dude, when you coming back? Because the Toronto Raptors are sending out an SOS right now because they're kind of like they're not going to wave the white flag, but
Any word on when he might be back, Chang?
it's day to day on this guy.
Yeah.
It's a strained right ankle sprain.
Yeah.
Right? And so 1 to 2 weeks maybe? I don't know.
It's hard to say.
I don't think their shelf life's going to last that long.
No.
Maybe. Well, it could be. They said the first couple of games is what I remember reading. So it could be when they come back to Toronto. Maybe he will be available.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll see what happens.
You know, they got a good shellacking. It's over. It's time to pull up your, knee highs and get back out there and do what needs to be done.
Here's the thing. I never even watched the game. I never watched the game. Why? Because I knew for a fact going into the game, it's kind of like this is going to be a blowout. And I told you guys yesterday, I said, basically, I want one team that's healthy versus another team that's healthy. Toronto Raptors not healthy right now. So, and I know that they're going to get their ass kicked. So, like, I want to watch a game that's actually worth watching.
So did you watch the draft last night then?
You're damn right I watched the draft. You're
That must be
damn
exciting.
right I watched the draft.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so here's the thing. Yesterday I called it. I said my inside source told me that Dikembe
As in
Mutombo.
Twitter?
Yeah.
Your
No,
inside source was
no,
Twitter?
no, not Twitter. My inside source was a couple of boys that I roll with, and they know a lot of NBA, and they texted me about maybe 3 o'clock saying, hey, guess what? Dikembe Mutombo just announced on Twitter, he goes, congratulations to the 76ers for winning the draft. Then he automatically, within like maybe a minute, deleted it right away, but it was caught on Twitter.
I'm
Right?
not buying it. Do you think Dikembe Mutombo has an inside track to
Dude.
everything in the NBA?
I told you to Google it, man.
Google it.
I swear, you got a phone right
Oh
there.
no, I know. He might have done it. He could have just speculated just like everyone else. Sixers did have the best chance of winning. So I mean.
So what are you saying? Dikembe Mutombo has his own psychic hotline or something, or what?
It's possible. It's possible.
It kept me.
So it's like tarot readings or something. No, but the thing is, I'm not mad because the Lakers got the number 2 pick. I'm a big Lakers fan, so the number 1, number 2 guys that will go in this year's draft are Brandon Ingram and Ben Simmons.
Those are the top 2 ranked players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So either one will get one. But what I've been reading reports is Ben Simmons is too Hollywood. This guy, in his first year at LSU, told the film crew to shoot him through the entire year because he was too Hollywood.
He was already talking about a shoe deal.
Yeah.
About wanting a shoe deal.
So
go to
here-
LA and
So here's
Well, that's LA maintenance right there.
So here's the thing. Colin Cowherd said, basically, Adidas has a deal for him and Nike has a deal for him. Out of which one? I'm just throwing it out there. Out of which one? Who do you think has the most money?
Well, I would say,
Adidas versus Nike. Which one?
I would say Adidas because they have the soccer contracts in Europe.
Michael?
I don't know much about the market. Those two.
Okay, so the
What about Under Armour? I mean, it just depends. I mean, there's a lot of variables into which shoe company they're going to pick, and it doesn't mean anything.
No. I'm just saying. I'm asking you who has the most money?
To give out? What are you talking about? Just tell us what the answer is.
The answer is Nike.
Oh, of course.
Nike has the most money to
Sell out for contracts.
Exactly. So
They didn't get Durant though.
yeah. No. So here's the thing. Basically, Nike can match or exceed Adidas's offer to Ben Simmons, but they don't do that because they know that this guy is more hype than action. And so I read a report saying Philly is very interested in Ben Simmons, and I'm glad because I don't want this guy in LA.
But he's so LA with that kind of an attitude.
See, that's the thing.
No, I think Nike got Durant. It was Steph Curry.
Oh, yeah. Steph Curry went to Under Armour.
That's right.
And then Nike.
Steph Curry.
Yeah. So basically it's I'd rather see Ingram in LA.
Well, you never know.
That might not have any effect. I mean, you don't want to make a mistake and get the wrong player, and then 5 years down the line, just because he was a young guy with this kind of attitude, you passed on a much higher quality player than the number 2 pick.
The guy's got the talent. You can get your own guys in there to deal with his personality issues.
I mean,
and PR.
Dwight Howard, when he was about to be drafted, he had braces. He was saying a lot of stupid stuff on online. But they chose him with the number, with the pick instead of Okafor. So it was a good, where's Okafor now?
Yeah, well, where's Dwight Howard now?
Well, but he did get a team to the finals.
Yeah,
so.
he did get him to the finals, but hey, he could do a lot better. But the guy's just a clown. So here's the thing. Tonight's game, Golden State Warriors hosting the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
Oklahoma City is up 1-0. What happens tonight?
Golden State.
It's going to be hard to. Golden State's going to try to adjust to what Oklahoma City's been doing.
Yeah.
So, Oklahoma City, they already got what they wanted. They took home court advantage.
Yeah.
So, Golden State I would think is going to fight to the death to get this one.
Who wins?
I think Golden State's going to win tonight.
Okay.
But even if they do, Oklahoma City already got what they want. They still have the court.
Who's going to win?
I'm going with Golden State.
So 2 Golden States. This is such a toss-up. Dun dun dun. You know what? I'm gonna go with OKC.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Gotta change it up a little bit.
Right.
So I'm gonna go with OKC tonight. That's it for the Sports Box. May 18th is a wrap. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
See you.